If a woman is obese, but she exercises every day, she will outlive the normal weight woman who doesn't exercise. If a man smokes and he has hypertension, but he exercises, he will outlive the man who doesn't have any of those problems, who doesn't exercise. If you don't exercise, you're going to die sooner. For every hour you exercise, you will live 3 hours longer.
At the remarkable age of 100, Dr. John Scharffenberg exhibits a surprising vitality, humor, and energy that defies the typical effects of aging.
Because any amount of alcohol increases your risk of dying. Any amount. And now that's pretty good.
Despite his advanced years, he continues to drive and engage in activities that are typically associated with individuals in their 40s. In this captivating video, the extraordinary centenarian, who also happens to be a physician, nutritionist, and professor of nutrition at Loma Linda University, shares his invaluable insights into leading a long and healthy life.
About 2 million people are dying every year just because of lack of exercise.
These secrets, which have contributed to his own active and flourishing existence, will be unveiled to you. If you watch this video to the end, you will also gain access to Dr. John Scharffenberg's advice on reducing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and cardiovascular diseases by a staggering 80%.
We can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, that means heart attacks or strokes, by 80%.
Additionally, you will discover how you can potentially extend your lifespan by nearly 50%.
The vegetarians are living much longer than other people.
Don't miss out on these invaluable tips. Be sure to watch until the end. One of the most remarkable things about Dr. John Scharffenberg is that in his over 100 years of existence on Earth, he has never tasted a cigarette nor drank alcohol. According to him, one of the habits that have helped him live this long was eating at the proper time. Speaking on this, he said, "Eat at the proper time." That means no snacking. Also eat a variety, not all at one meal. You get too fat that way, but over a 10-day period to make sure you get the nutrients you should have. Eat a variety of natural, non-processed food in quantities for your ideal weight. Surprisingly, Dr. John is an Adventist and a vegetarian, and he confessed that he doesn't eat animal products. He also said he doesn't like the term vegan, as he prefers total vegetarian. As a vegan, you don't not only eat animal products, but you can't use them, so you won't be able to wear leather or a silk shirt.
Meat is a big problem in most countries. Meat is a deficient food. It lacks fiber. It doesn't have any fiber. It lacks carbohydrate.
He eats twice daily, with breakfast coming in the morning at about 6:30 a.m. This is just after he wakes up at 4 a.m., and then he eats lunch at 12:30 or 1 p.m. after this. He doesn't eat anymore. He just drinks water and goes to bed early, between 8 to 9 p.m. When asked if he doesn't get hungry after having his last meal for the day, about 7 hours before he goes to bed, he says, "You get hungry when you just changed over to this habit for 2 or 3 weeks, but after that, you become used to it. And whenever you get hungry, you just drink a glass of water." He doesn't eat snacks and loves to eat a lot of fruits more than vegetables. Some of his favorite foods include mangoes, tomatoes, snow peas, rice, and potatoes. His diet consists more of lentils, greens, salads, prunes, bananas, and Brazil nuts, which he loves for their selenium content, which decreases prostate cancer. His other dietary options include almonds, cashews, tofu, cherries, applesauce, raspberries, strawberries, waffle, walnuts, which he considers the best at decreasing high cholesterol, and oats, which he usually takes for breakfast.
No more than 5 to 6% of your calories should be saturated fat. But let me tell you the secret. That means vegetarian diet.
Exactly.
Dr. John Scharffenberg places great importance on exercise for promoting longevity. He believes that exercise plays a crucial role in weight management and serves as the best preventive measure against hypertension and diabetes. According to him, if you exercise, keep your weight down, and follow a vegetarian diet, you can reduce your risk of developing diabetes. Dr. Scharffenberg highlights the correlation between exercise and obesity, emphasizing that overweight individuals who engage in regular exercise have a higher chance of living longer compared to those who are overweight but do not exercise. He further explains that being overweight significantly amplifies the risk of mortality from various diseases. However, he also cautions against excessive exercise, as it can potentially increase the death rate. In terms of timing, Dr. Scharffenberg suggests that developing a habit of regular exercise during the middle years of life provides greater benefits to the body compared to starting in early or later stages of life.
Studies with Alzheimer's has shown that middle-age exercise can help reduce the risk.
During his younger years, Dr. Scharfenberg engaged in activities such as horseback riding and outdoor pursuits as part of his exercise routine. However, at the age of 100, he has simplified his regimen and now primarily relies on walking to keep his body fit. In one of his books, he highlighted that excessive sitting increases mortality rates. This motivates him to engage in physical activities at an age when most individuals 20 years his junior may have lost strength. Dr. Scharfenberg considers walking the simplest form of exercise and encourages people to aim for at least 2 miles of walking each day. He reveals that individuals who walk 2 or more miles per day, in comparison to those who walk 1 mile or less, experience a 50% reduction in their mortality rate. As someone who has lived a very long life, Dr. John shares what keeps him very positive at all times. I wake up every morning and I say, "What's going to happen today? I know the Lord is going to bring somebody to me that I can help." Recalling an interesting life experience he had which demonstrated his positive outlook towards life, he began, "I had a friend of mine. His grandson was an alcoholic. He was despondent all the time, and I didn't speak against it. I just told him, 'Look, when I get up in the morning, I'm so excited. I want to see who the Lord will bring to me that I can help.' This was so I could get his mind off himself to helping others. So that is what I was trying to do, help other people."
It's important to avoid the alcohol. It increases systolic blood pressure. It increases breast cancer in women. It increases rectal cancer.
Even as a centenarian who has reached an age many people would never think possible to reach, Dr. John isn't yet done. At his age, he still has long-term goals, which he expects to keep working on till the end of his life. And one of his major goals is to get his message out about the lifestyle habits that can help people attain longevity and possibly reach their desired age. According to him, his goal of getting people to embrace healthy lifestyle habits is reasonable and not hard to do. And he is focused on showing people, especially the younger generation, the reasons why they should embrace healthy lifestyle habits and why it should be done. Throughout his life, especially during his younger days, Dr. John Scharfenberg consciously avoided exposing his body to harmful substances like tobacco, excessive alcohol, and excessive sugar. He firmly believes that by steering clear of these 3 factors, he could significantly reduce his risk of developing cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and other health issues. Supporting his conviction, renowned health organizations such as the World Health Organization, American Heart Association, and the European Cardiology Society have affirmed that by avoiding 7 key risk factors, including tobacco, alcohol, inactivity or obesity, excessive meat and sugar consumption, high blood pressure, and high blood cholesterol, individuals can reduce the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and cardiovascular diseases by a remarkable 80%, and also reduce the risk of developing diabetes by 88%. Speaking enthusiastically about his research, Dr. John expressed his excitement, stating, "This is kind of exciting. Without any medicine, we can lower the risk of heart attack and stroke by 80%. Now, that to me is really exciting. You don't have to have all those pills." He highlighted the fact that cardiovascular disease claims more lives than the next 5 leading causes of death combined. Yet lifestyle changes alone can make a significant impact in preventing it. Dr. John firmly believes that the primary reason why most people fail to achieve longevity and good health as they age is due to their lifestyle habits. He asserts that if individuals can adopt healthy lifestyle practices, they will rarely require medication or pills as they grow older.
Meat is a problem. People who eat meat are much more apt to be overweight just because of so many calories in the meat.
By taking care of their bodies both internally and externally, they can maintain optimal health. Having served as a nutrition professor for over 30 years, Dr. John possesses comprehensive knowledge about the nutritional requirements necessary for a longer life. He advocates for individuals to prioritize providing their bodies with what will promote health and longevity, rather than subjecting themselves to factors that contribute to deterioration over time. Discussing why many people resort to pills and medications rather than embracing lifestyle changes and dietary modifications, Dr. John points to the lack of nutritional training among doctors. He believes that physicians often opt for medication rather than offering patients a well-tailored nutritional guide and lifestyle change, which he deems a far superior approach to promoting health. He states that men over 75 years should not be put on statin, a high cholesterol pill, as they do better with higher HDL when they are older. Women should not be on it at all, as the study for the use of statin was done on men. Also, people should avoid the fat in meat, which has heme iron, which increases the risk of colon cancer, type 2 diabetes, and heart attack.
without any medicine, just with proper lifestyle. We can reduce the risk of diabetes by 88%.
Additionally, Dr. John attributes part of his longevity to being shielded from adverse childhood experiences known as ACEs by his parents. He explains that ACEs encompass situations such as witnessing domestic violence, experiencing food insecurity, lack of emotional support from the mother, and the presence of mental illness or family members going to jail. He further explained that experiencing 6 or more of these ACEs can potentially shorten one's lifespan by up to 20 years. According to Dr. John, incorporating sufficient linoleic acid, a polyunsaturated fatty acid found in most plant oils, into one's diet can help prevent hypertension. Similarly, an adequate fiber intake can contribute to lower blood pressure. He explains that individuals consuming only 12 grams of fiber per day compared to 24 grams have a 57% higher risk of developing hypertension. Additionally, studies have shown that maintaining a proper balance between potassium and sodium intake is crucial, with humans needing twice as much potassium as sodium. Unfortunately, the current diet trend typically involves consuming twice as much sodium as potassium.
We're supposed to have twice as much potassium as sodium, and we have it the other way around.
Dr. John emphasizes the importance of obtaining potassium from fruits and vegetables and taking vitamins B12 and D supplements. As part of his own dietary choices, Dr. John ensures that the breakfast cereals he consumes contain no more than 5 grams of sugar per serving, further exemplifying his commitment to maintaining a healthy lifestyle.